Hi guys, I'm here to film an updated video on my favorite products from the drugstore. These are my must-haves, and the last time I did a video like this that was all-inclusive, it was my top 10 under $10, and it was one of the first videos I filmed here on YouTube. Some of the products in that video are still in this one because I cannot steer away from them. They're that good and they are tried and true products. And other ones I recently started using and I already want to put them on my must-haves list. First up is the BB cream I am wearing, and this is the only foundation slash BB cream type of product that I'm mentioning in this video. The coverage is just as good as a foundation, and I use this as a foundation. It is the Garnier BB Cream Miracle Skin Perfector for combination to oily skin in light medium. The only downside to this product for me is that there are only 2 shades, and I don't think that's enough. This one is light medium, there's one slightly darker, and then if you don't get the oil combination to oily skin version, there is a lighter shade in the normal version, I believe, but I don't use that one. I only use the one for combination to oily skin. This is one of those rare products for me that does not break me out. It's a light coverage product that you can definitely build up. So I applied this once, which is really sheer, and then I applied a little bit more in certain areas, and it still looked really natural, and I set it with powder. So although it says BB cream, I think it applies just like a liquid foundation. Next up is the concealer I'm currently wearing under my eyes, and it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for Dark Circles. I use it in the shade Light. I feel like a lot of people say it's their favorite drugstore concealer, and I think it's for a reason. It's really creamy, medium coverage, and I just love it under the eyes. I think the shade Light works perfectly for my skin tone, enough to brighten it up without looking too harsh. And I did get rid of the sponge tip applicator. You can rip it off if you want to, and now I just twist it up, apply a little bit on the back of my hand, and apply it this way. It doesn't get cakey, it doesn't crease on me, and it's one of those trustworthy products that I know will never fail me. And my favorite powder to set all of that, whether it's from the drugstore or high-end, is the Neutrogena Shine Control Powder. It's a translucent powder that mattifies my skin and keeps my foundation locked in. And this is a new one that I just opened up in the last week or so because the other one I did completely finish. I stepped away from it for a little bit. I was using the Benefit Professional Agent Zero Shine Powder, which I do love, but it's way more expensive, and I went back to this and now I'm so happy I did. When you apply this, you can't go wrong. It doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look really heavy. It just gets the job done. I love a lot of drugstore blushes, and then I narrowed it down to 2. The winner is Maybelline Master Highlight. I am currently wearing the shade Coral, and one of my favorites is Pink Rose. These give you the most beautiful sheen on your cheeks, and they're very pigmented. You can just swirl all of these together and it just gives you the most beautiful glow. It definitely gives you a nice pop of color on the cheeks. They also have a light bronze and a bronze shade, but I wouldn't use them for bronzer. They're way too glowy, but if you want a nice bronze glow on your cheeks and use it as a blush, I think it is also very beautiful. One of my most recent favorites that I instantly wanted to put in this video is the L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow in the shade Bronze Taupe. I cannot stand how amazing this shadow is right here. Blends like a dream. I like to put this all over my lid and put a little bit of eyeliner on, and it's the best way to get a quick smoky eye. I have a couple other Infallible eyeshadows from L'Oreal, and I don't know how I went without this one. This one is definitely my favorite. This is a highly pigmented metallic eyeshadow that will not end up with any fallout down here because it's just so amazing. It's really buttery and really packed in there. It's a nice packed pigment basically, and I apply it with my finger and it's so easy to work with. The name is also perfect, Bronze Taupe, because it's not just a taupe, it's not bronze, it's right in the middle, and I really like that. My other must-have eyeshadow from the drugstore is this Wet n Wild Trio in Walking on Eggshells. They are very buttery as well and pigmented. I really like this shade all over the lid. It's a nice light caramel type of color. You also have this really nice rosy shade that you can also apply on the lid. The highlight shade is stunning. You can never go wrong with a highlighter like this. Look at that. It's amazing. I have several of these Wet n Wild trios, and this one is my favorite. You can usually get these for like $2 because Wet n Wild is always on sale. It's worth so much more in my opinion. My favorite eyeliner from the drugstore and also in general is the Milani Liquid Eye Liquid Like Eyeliner Pencil. This is the twist up version. There is one that you can sharpen, but I prefer twist up pencil. It's a really pigmented eyeliner that will never tug at your eyelids, and I just love how easy it is to work with. I used it today on my lash line. You can also tight line with this and it will not budge throughout the day. I think it's one of the best eyeliners I've ever used, and it also doesn't flake at all. I've had an issue before with a Rimmel eyeliner where it is amazing and pigmented, but it started flaking throughout the day, but you don't have to worry about that with this. For mascara, I've been using the same kind since high school, and it's been more than 10 years now. It is the Maybelline Full and Soft Waterproof Mascara, and I use it in Very Black. I will use an eyelash curler, and any other mascara, my lashes will start to sink or sag a little bit and kind of straighten back out. But with this mascara, my lashes will stay curled all day, guaranteed. This one will definitely separate your lashes and lengthen them a little bit more than giving them volume. But if you apply a coat, wait a little bit, and apply another coat, I think it's the right amount. It's without fail the best mascara I've ever used, and I probably won't stop buying it forever. For my brows, I am so happy about this discovery. Just in the last week or so, I got the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in black, and this is my new favorite brow product. I have officially found a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I think it works just as well, and it's only $10 versus the $20 or $21 that you spend on the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It has the spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other, just like the Brow Wiz. Not like when you first apply it, it looks awesome, and then it fades by the end of the day. Now this will stay on my brows just like at the beginning of the day, and I'm so happy about it. This next product also helps my brows, and this combo together is so great. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara. I got it in the darker shade. I think there's a lighter shade, a darker brown, and a clear version, and I really like this tinted brow gel. Without getting crunchy, it just holds the brow hairs in place perfectly and just positions them in a nice way, so it still looks really natural. I also really like the one from Milani. It's a clear brow gel, but I love that this one's tinted. First one is what I'm currently wearing, which is Milani's Matte Naked. Milani launched some new matte lipsticks earlier in the year for the spring, and I think they have some new ones now too, but this was my favorite one out of the bunch. It glides on beautifully, it never accentuates the dry parts of my lips, and even when I do have dry lips, it camouflages all of that. It's like a miracle lipstick. They aren't drying. They kind of have a slick feeling to them, but they're still matte, if that makes sense. And I love that when they came out with these matte lipsticks, they changed the scent of their lip colors. They used to have a watermelon scent, which I wasn't really a fan of, and now it has a slight sugary scent to it, but it's also almost like nothing, and so much better. And the other lipstick I'm mentioning, no surprise here, it's Revlon's Primrose. It's a beautiful blue tone, light pink that just really lifts my mood. If I just need to brighten my face up a little bit, I will apply this, and it's exactly what I needed. These lipsticks are not scented. I don't know if in other countries it's different, because I have heard that some people don't like the smell of these, but mine is completely unscented. So in case you're wondering, it is unscented, and this is my favorite color. And that concludes my list of drugstore must-haves. I hope you guys liked the list. Let me know what's on your drugstore must-haves list in a comment below. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye!